Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing something that I've wanted to do for a really long time. A few of my other favorite YouTubers have done this and I've always found it so interesting. I am going to be talking about my 5 best luxury purchases, and then I will do another video after that talking about my 5 worst luxury purchases. Before we get started, I just want to mention the watch that I have on. It is a Givenchy watch. As you can see, it's super sleek and classic and a little bit minimal. It's a really beautiful timepiece that's almost like a piece of jewelry, but at a really good price. This one is $149. They do a good job of cutting out the middleman, which is kind of more of a modern business model, and just selling direct to consumers. Every single watch is engraved on the back with Veni Vidi Vici. Yeah, I got that right. Which is the Latin phrase for I came, I saw, I conquered, which I thought was really cool. It's kind of like a reminder for everybody. They have free worldwide shipping, 30-day returns, and also a 2-year warranty. And I also have a promo code for you guys. It is Jillian15 for 15% off your purchase. I will leave all the info in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. So the first purchase that I want to talk about is probably my largest purchase to date. It is the Chanel 2.55 bag. This is a vintage purchase for me. I got it on Shopbot from What Comes Around Goes Around, which is a New York based vintage company, and it's all been authenticated. They're very well known and like quite highly regarded, so I definitely trust their authenticity because it actually doesn't come with a Chanel authenticity card, but What Goes Around Comes Around does their own authenticity. But just so you know, I got this I think a year ago and I've worn it so much. I'm not really like a classic kind of Chanel-y girl, even though everybody loves Chanel, but this one I think is just so classic and luxurious. It just elevates every outfit, and I've worn it a ton and I will continue to wear it. And if I have a baby girl, maybe I'll give it to her. Look, that's so cute. It's not cheap. Definitely something to save up for, but it is probably my favorite or one of my favorite purchases to date. So I'll continue in bags. The second purchase is this J.W. Anderson Pierce bag. It looks like this. I probably got it 2 years ago. I'm trying to remember now, but I have worn it so much. I cannot tell you how many compliments I get on this bag. It has a removable strap, which is great because you can kind of use it as a clutch or as a little shoulder bag. I love the color. The leather is really beautiful, and what I like is that it has a bit of texture to it, so it wears really well. If you have something like super flat and shiny, any kind of like little scratch will show so easily. I'll mention that with another bag in my next video. But I love the detailing. I think it's like really cool and different, but it's also kind of classic. And it just like flips open like this. And it's kind of got like a bit of an accordion style here, so you can actually fit quite a bit in there. I haven't worn this in a while just because I've been wearing my Alexander Wang fanny pack, but I still love it and I will definitely go back to it. So these are like really long-term investment pieces. I'm not really looking for like trendy pieces to spend that much money on. I think that I just wouldn't get enough dollars per wear with it. So J.W. Anderson Pierce bag. Okay, we are moving into shoes. These are the Stuart Weitzman Nudist sandals. These are not the tallest ones, which I would recommend, because they have absolutely no like cushioning or anything here. I mean, they have a tiny bit, but there's no platform here. So they can definitely hurt your feet by the end of the night if you're not used to walking in heels. I don't really wear heels on a very regular basis, but I have had these for probably 4 or 5 years, and I cannot tell you how many times I wear them. I wear them to almost every more formal event that I go to. They go with everything. They're so chic and sexy and classic, and they make your feet and your legs look so good. They're just really, really, really beautiful. And I actually ended up getting them in nude as well. This is a patent nude. I'll double check on what height these are. They have a bunch of different heights, and there's ones that are actually more like this that I might have even gotten. Just, you know, the older I get, the more I can't wear heels. But I ended up getting these, I think last year or the year before, just because I wore the other ones so much. And all of these purchases thus far are ones that I have paid for myself. I think I used a gift card for some of the first Stuart Weitzman, but the rest of the purchases I bought myself. These just make your legs look so long and beautiful, and I cannot recommend these shoes enough. So these are not like thousands of dollars. They're definitely a more affordable item in this crazy, expensive, luxurious video, but I love them. So the next purchase is shoes as well. It is these Givenchy slides. I've had them packed away because it's fucking winter here. So I obviously haven't been able to wear them for a while. But they are mules. They're leather mules, and then they have these chain detail. They are so comfortable, and I love how they just add such an edge to your outfit. They're just like really cool, and I was a little bit hesitant at first. Like I fell in love with them, and I was like, they're so much with the, I mean, they are so much money, but there's so much with the chain and everything. But I can't tell you how many times I've worn them. I got these 2 years ago, and I still love them to death, and I will be planning on wearing them for a while. Also, a tip: when you buy high-end and expensive shoes, before you really start wearing them, get a cobbler to resole them, because you'll basically wear down the like shitty resole, and then you can just get it resoled again instead of like wearing down the actual shoe, and it'll make it so that you can wear them for a lot longer. Okay, I couldn't decide between two for number 5, so I'm actually just going to show you both. So the next pair is the Isabel Marant Dicker boot. I got these probably 5 years ago, and I love them to death. They're a little bit like more worn, but they're still in really good shape. I, again, have done the resole on these. So it means that you like can't see the bottom, but like I don't care. Nobody sees that anyway. They are so flattering. They're so comfortable, and like they'll go in and out of style, right? Like I haven't worn them all that often for maybe the last 2 years, but I know that I will wear them again, and I love them so much. They've got this like kind of dip here. It's so flattering. I don't know, it just hits at such a perfect height on your ankle, and so they look so good with like little dresses or jean shorts. They look really good with jeans. They're like a very iconic French girl cool that basically is Isabel Marant. They're obviously still being sold and people are still buying them, so highly recommended. And then number 5, part 2, are these shoes I got for my wedding, which I have to admit are not actually very practical. I'm sure I'll wear them again, but I don't know how many times. But I got them on sale at Nordstrom, and I remember seeing them like when I was shopping for wedding shoes. These are actually my like second pair of wedding shoes. I wore another pair of heels for the first part of the day, and then these were my like disco dancing shoes. Judge away, that's fine. And I wasn't even planning on getting another pair, and then I was shopping with one of my best friends at Nordstrom, and I saw them and they were on sale and they had my size, and you know, it's like when all the stars align. But I love these so much. They bring me so much joy. They are so comfortable. I danced for probably 3 hours in these. And it's great because they have a platform. They have pretty good support on the ball of your foot. This is what they look like from the front. They have this little like bee thing, but they are just the most fun disco shoes ever. And I love them. I need to get them resold. Actually, I need to get them sold for sure. Those are my top 5 luxury purchases. I was a little bit hesitant. Sorry, Andrew was telling me today how much I talk with my hands, and now as I'm looking in the camera, I'm realizing how much I'm doing it. I was a little bit hesitant to do this video because I didn't want it to come off as like, look at all the amazing stuff I can buy. Like, look at me. Because I'm aware of how privileged I am, and I work hard, but I'm aware of how privileged I am. And so I'm not making this video because I want anyone to feel badly about what they have. I want people to be aware that this is kind of not normal. Like, I'm a blogger, and so it's kind of part of my job. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I kind of held off on doing these videos for a while, but hopefully it can give you some insight if you're looking for more of a luxury purchase, or if you're saving up for one, you know, what's good and what's bad. So I hope that this is helpful and not like shitty in your face about that stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you want to see a part 2, the top 5 worst luxury purchases, that's something that I definitely wish that I had seen before I bought these items. Thanks guys, see you next time.